I was on a holiday years ago in Cuba. I'd just had a massive row with the boyfriend I was with, went out late night to the pool and found a man sat by the pool, sobbing, properly crying. I sat down, had a long chat with him, and basically he was on his honeymoon and he realised that he didn't love his wife. Oh, my God, it was so heartbreaking.
How do you not realise till then?
Yeah. I think a lot of people do.
Well, then here's the thing. So obviously he knew things weren't right before, but he pushed through and thought, you know, caught up with the party atmosphere and everything, and went through with the wedding, and obviously the realisation hit him while he was away. But that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think he would have been better off jilting her at the altar?
Well, there's no easy way, either way, is there, really?
No.
If you jilt someone or you divorce them afterwards. But personally, I think it would be kinder and easier to get your trainers on and make a run for it.
Well, easier, yeah.
Well, because you get over it, yeah. But, I mean, it's much more dishonest, isn't it, to go through with it and then say to someone, oh, by the way, I don't think I should have married you. I think that's horrible.
Always makes me think it's the kind of thing you or me would do, Nadia, because we're such people pleasers.
Well, you'd go through with it.
Yeah, we'll just get married and have, like, a really nice time for a few weeks and then
No, I'm with
later.
Carol. I think you would have to do it if you knew before. And it's really interesting, the stats on this. Apparently, a survey of 1,600 divorcees, 49% of them, so more or less half, admitted that they were worried on their wedding day that the relationship was going to break down. So you're saying, how don't they know? I mean, that's like nearly half of people that the relationship did break down. On their wedding day, they thought, oh, I'm not sure this is right. And
but there's jitters, isn't there?
Two-thirds of them considered leaving their spouse at the altar.
Well, yeah.
But wasn't it you that was saying, Stacey,
understand that.
But that sort of nervo excitement
I can never
you can have.
differentiate between intuition and just life change nerves.
Yeah.
So when big things have happened in my life, my intuition might have been, gosh, this is the end and it's going to be terrible. I mean, when I got pregnant, I thought, well, I'm not going back to college and this will never work and it's going to be really awful. But actually, that was just me not dealing very well with the circumstances that were happening and knowing it was a huge life change that was making me anxious and nervous. It definitely didn't mean that I could not move forward with my life in those circumstances. Same, you know, when I moved in with Joe, it's been a massive sort of, oh gosh, this is scary and weird, and you get that funny feeling in your tummy.
Oh gosh, that's not what you said earlier.
I'm really enjoying gosh.
Big gosh, Joe! Don't do that!
We're not allowed to say on it.
Hashtag on telly.
I didn't feel like I knew it wasn't cold. It wasn't me thinking, oh, this is going to be terrible. It was just me worrying about
that's
a big
human
life
reaction,
change.
isn't it,
Yeah.
to change?
Yeah.
Human beings don't like change. And I do remember on my wedding day, my first wedding, the first one. Obviously, there's only one.
You've married once, haven't you?
Yeah, and I did actually, at the time, I was thinking, I remember thinking I probably shouldn't be doing this.
Did you?
Yeah, no, I've said it before. I've said it a few times, and I kind of knew. I knew, but this ridiculous thing in my head made me think, oh, it'll be all right. You'll make it work. And I did try and make it work. I've tried to make it work for many years, and it never did. But in a way, with hindsight, I probably should have put my trainers on that day as well.
But it's also everybody else that's involved, isn't it? Like Naomi's saying, if you paid for everything, you know, you might be inclined to go with it and then divorce later.
Well, it might be more expensive to divorce later. You're better off paying the wedding
That's
bill.
a good point.
Yeah,
because some people might get married and then have to split half their assets.
But you know what?
Could be much more.
I get you. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. No, but I having turned up at a wedding where a friend of mine, this was a school friend of mine, had been jilted literally that morning. And this girl was one of those girls that had been planning a wedding from 13 years old. It was the biggest thing in her life, you know. She'd got all the cars, the carriages, the people flown in from all... And her husband-to-be jilted her literally at the front door before. Oh. And it really, really did break her heart. Interestingly, they got married a year later. They just went off quietly and did it. I think he'd been overwhelmed.
That's like Carrie and Sex and the City.
Oh, OK. I never watched it.
I did love that, yeah.
But I would have said, having seen the pain and the humiliation for her, just do it. and just if it doesn't work, get divorced.
No, I don't think so. It's dishonest.
No.
Well, anyway, the results are in because we've done a poll on this. We asked people, is it better to jilt the person at the altar or go through with the wedding and divorce them after? 72% said jilt them at the altar.
Jilt them at the altar.
The trouble is, as Stacey says, it might just be fear of change.